What is up, YouTube? This is Twinkie the Trapinch bringing you another episode of Moveset Mondays, even though this is a Wednesday, so it's late. If you could please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, that would be fantastic. And if you could follow me in the Twitter below my face, that would be very much appreciated as well. Now, I'm a little sick, and my voice is probably going to be a little hoarse, so just bear with me through this video. Alright. So, a subscriber named Jempy Cow suggested that I do Lanturn as my Moveset Monday this week. And I am so excited about this because I freaking love Lanturn. If you watch my videos, you know he's in my team for every tier. I just love this Pokemon so much. But Lanturn is a very versatile Pokemon. It's mainly a bulky special defensive wall, but there are a bunch of different things you can do with that. Now, it has huge HP with a base 125, and it can go to a max of 451, I believe. Its attack is derpy. That's pretty. Base 58 is really bad. Don't use physical attack. Defense is base 58. That's also pretty bad. Special attack is decent. Special defense is decent. And speed is low. So it's kind of like these meh stats that keep it in the lower tiers. But I'm honestly surprised it's an NU Pokemon, because it is so much better than that. I have this thing in OU and it works beautifully. But yeah, it's just there are Pokemon who have better stats is what I'm trying to get at, which is what holds Lanturn back. Now, the first set I have for you today is my personal favorite set. This is the Lanturn set I run, and it's a Parafusion set. You want to run Leftovers and the ability Volt Absorb, which absorbs electric attacks and heals your HP for the damage it would have dealt. And you want to run 40 HP EVs, 252 defense EVs, and 216 special defense EVs with a calm nature. Now, this is the set I'm going to recommend for most of the movesets. 40 HP EVs gets you just over 400, so you can survive 4 seismic tosses without being KO'd. Plus, if you decide to use Substitute, you'll be able, since it's an odd number, you'll be able to set up 4 and you'll still have 1 HP left. Defense, you want to max out that to get the maximum bulk. And then you want to put 216 with the positive nature into special defense. So that way you can max out your special bulk, which is this Pokemon's main selling point. But for this set, you want to run T-Wave, Confuse Ray, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. T-Wave is for, obviously, paralyzing them, and Confuse Rays to confuse them. Now, the combination of these two moves is awesome because your opponent will either not be able to move from Paralysis, or they'll punch themselves in the face because they're confused. And the offensive moves being Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, Thunderbolt provides you stab coverage, and Ice Beam provides coverage against grass Pokemon and ground Pokemon, which are the main threat to this Pokemon. Those are its only 2 weaknesses. You don't run. I used to run this set with Scald and Surf, but Ice Beam is far superior to those 2 moves. And also, if you want, you could run Electro Ball instead of Thunderbolt. Electro Ball is more powerful the faster the user is than the target. So, obviously, since they're paralyzed, their speed is dropped down to 1/4, I believe. So Electro Ball will be doing a hefty amount of damage to them. I used to run Thunder Wave Electro Ball on a Magnezone, which is slow as it is. I believe slower than Lanturn, and it worked beautifully. But that's Parafusion Lanturn. Now, another set you can run in terms of a bulkier set would be Rest Talk. The same EV spread as before, 40 HP, 252 defense, 216 special defense with a calm nature. And you want to run Rest, Sleep Talk, Thunderbolt, and Scald. Both of the Rest, obviously, to heal your HP back up, and Sleep Talk to use one of these moves in your sleep. So that way, even though you're asleep, you're not completely crippled. Thunderbolt is there primarily as your stab move, but it can obviously also induce paralysis in very rare cases. Not that rare, it's 1 in 10. And then Scald is for water stab, and it provides a chance to burn. which is very helpful, especially since your physical defense isn't that high. The next set, well, this isn't really a set, this is just a bunch of support moves you can run. Heal Bell heals your entire team, including you, of status. Rain Dance puts up rain, which is very helpful. Volt Switch is like U-Turn, but it's special on electric, which is very helpful. And Aqua Ring heals you 1/16 of the how did I spell what? Okay, Aqua Ring heals 1/16 of your HP each turn, which is helpful. And you could very effectively run a Toxic Protect Stall Pokemon with Aqua Ring. Because if you have leftovers in the Aqua Ring, you're healing almost 1/4 of your HP each turn. I'm proud that sounds a bit high, but whatever. Now the next set is the bridge between bulky and offensive. This is an Assault Vest set, and for this set it's a bit more specialized in terms of EVs. You want to run 40 HP, 180 defense, 68 special attack, and 220 into special defense with a calm nature. As I said before, 48 EVs into HP, so you can survive 4 seismic tosses, put up 4 subs, and still have 1 HP left. 180 defense to get maximum bulk. 68 special attack, just so you have some damage that you can do since you're stuck into only attacks. And 220 into special defense. This amount of EVs will get you up to 400 special defense after the Assault Vest boost, which is a very, very respectable number. And you'll definitely be able to take a lot of specially offensive hits. Now for this set, you want to run Thunderbolt, Scald, Ice Beam, and Dazzling Gleam. Now these are all coverage moves. Obviously, the first 3 moves have a possibility of a status, and Dazzling Gleam is there for fighting types, dark types, and dragon types. But if you're not afraid of those because you have, if you're not afraid of dragons because you already have Ice Beam, you could also run Hidden Power Grass, take ground types and rock types, or you could just run Volt Switch just so you can get out of there at a moment's notice if need be. The next set I have for you is Choice Specs. For this set, you want to run 252 HP EVs, 252 special attack, and 4 special defense with a modest nature. Now, if you still want to go the bulkier route, which honestly I probably would do anyway, you can run the same EV spread as the previous sets. For this set, you want to run Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power Grass. Volt Switch is to get out of there if you need to, obviously. Hydro Pump is a hugely powerful stab move. Thunderbolt is your primary stab move because just Thunderbolt Pikachu! I can't shout today, I'm sorry. You could also run Thunder if you're not afraid of that 70% accuracy or if you have Rain Up, and Hidden Power Grass. But like I said before for the Assault Vest set, you could also run Dazzling Gleam, or you could run Ice Beam. Either way, it works just fine. Ice Beam, I probably would run. That's my preferred move in the 4th slot. And finally, this is a bit of a cheeky set. I called it Get Me Wet because it has a very uncommon move in it known as Soak. Now what Soak does, if you can't see here, is that it changes your opponent's type to water, your target's type to water. So what you want to do with this set is you want to Thunder Wave your opponent to get them paralyzed. The next turn you Soak them. That'll turn them into the water type, and since they'll be your electric type stab moves will be super effective against them, you want to run Electro Ball because they'll be much slower than you. So super effective, plus your speed difference will do a massive amount of damage, and then Ice Beam is just there as your standard coverage move. Also, this works very well in doubles because you can run an electric Pokemon right next to you, so you can just Soak, and then your partner can use an electric type attack on them, and that could be very efficient. Now for this set, you want to run the same HP EV I mean the same EVs as the last set. But obviously, like I said before, if you'd like to run a bulkier set, which I probably would do once again, you can very well do that. But for this, you want to do 252 HP, 252 special attack, and 4 defense with a modest nature. Like I said though, bulky. Best bulky EV spread. But those are very viable options. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, that would be fantastic. Follow me in the Twitter below, because sometimes I'm a funny person on Twitter, and I'm going to start doing giveaways on my Twitter for 5 IV Pokemon that are legit. They're not hacked or anything. I'm going to breed them myself and give them to you guys. So if you'd be down for some of that, just come on down, and it will be a fantastic time. There will be a couple more videos coming up today, but I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.